Quel que soit notre degré de compréhension, de tolérance, il est des fois où nous ne pouvons garder la même correction, la même retenue pour évoquer certains sujets. Des situations où la bien-pensance, où le politiquement correct ne sied pas. Depuis plusieurs mois, le monde est divisé par la guerre en Ukraine, avec une propagande dans chaque camp pour que chacun prenne fait et cause pour l'Ukraine ou pour la Russie. Les médias rivalisent d'ingéniosité pour nous convaincre tantôt de la cruauté de Poutine et de son armée, c'est-à-dire l'Ouest, tantôt du caractère belliqueux et impérialiste de l'OTAN. Ça, c'est du côté de la Russie et de ses alliés chinois, indiens et autres. On a même vu le Congrès des États-Unis d'Amérique initier un projet de loi, une disposition, pour mettre les nations du monde qui n'auront pas adhéré à leur position dans la liste des nations voyous qu'il faut punir, qui ne bénéficieront plus de leur soutien. Du déjà vu. Encore une fois, l'Afrique est sollicitée. Elle est invitée à prendre position. La neutralité globalement affichée par elle pendant les votes des sanctions aux Nations Unies n'a pas été bien perçue. Les grandes nations de l'Ouest y voient une adhésion à la cause russe. Vous êtes avec nous ou vous êtes contre nous. Une bataille des grandes nations qui ne nous concerne pas et dans laquelle ils veulent à tout prix nous entraîner. Cette fois-ci, on aimerait être laissé en dehors de leurs querelles et de leur guerre de positionnement. Nos soucis, nos guerres, nos pandémies, nos besoins à nous sont déjà assez importants et on va traiter avec ceux qui nous apportent quelque chose et qui nous respectent, sans être leur zone d'influence. Cela, quelle que soit leur nationalité, pas de préférence. Mais c'est un autre aspect qui suscite ma sortie aujourd'hui. Le sort des Africains résidant en Ukraine dans la guerre contre la Russie. C'est bien de supporter l'Ukraine, de s'émouvoir pour ses populations. Mais je vous invite à découvrir le sort des Africains dans cet enfer. Ils n'y sont pour rien, mais ils sont traités comme des animaux encore une fois. Et cela dans le silence le plus assourdissant. Pas seulement par les Ukrainiens, mais également par ceux qui clament haut et fort leur humanisme, leur solidarité. Suivez l'aventure de cet Africain qui illustre le sort qui est réservé aux Africains, aux subsahariens qui quittent l'Ukraine. Merci les Allemands.
So I crossed into the European border to the Hungarian side, the Hungarian border with Ukraine. So I had to get a ticket from Hungary straight to Berlin. And then I had a valid ticket. The charter, the UN charter says, hey, these countries respect human rights, so they will give us a right of passage. Right? I get to Frankfurt, still on a train, and then the Bundespolice came in, they stopped our train, they were like, I don't know, 15, 20 of them with dogs. They stormed our train, they walked into my coach, said, do you have a ticket? I produced my ticket because I paid for my ticket. 100 and something, I still have the ticket in my bag, 100 and something euros. I said, okay. Do you have a right to enter Germany? I said, yes, the law says refugees from Ukraine are allowed to enter. That's what the law says. I bring out my ID, my passport, and my permanent resident in Ukraine. I show them. He nods his head. He goes, he talks to his superior. And then he comes back. And he says, I have to get off the train. I'm like, for what? He says, because I wasn't born in Ukraine. I was livid. I'm like, what does that mean? I wasn't born in Ukraine. I've lived in Ukraine so long. Why would you say because I wasn't born off the train, I should get off of the train? I have a valid ticket. Why should I get off the train? I didn't stow away on the train. Why should I get off? They said, oh, we need to register you and then we can let you go. There was a German lady I met on the train. She was nice. We were having a conversation all through in English. She told me, oh, I better have to comply. That they said because I wasn't born, I have to do this. I said, they are not doing this for the Ukrainians. I also have the same rights as the Ukrainians, whether it's in Ukraine, because I'm a permanent resident. So why are you doing this? They said, because we have to register you. So we got out, all the blacks, and this was just black people they were pulling off the train. So they took us to this holding facility. I remember the address. They took our passports. The address was in Nikola Tesla 1. In Frankfurt is a big warehouse. There they segment it. They have they segment the whole warehouse. So they had to keep us out in the cold for like, I don't know, hours because there were lots of us. They said we had to take COVID swabs. They took COVID swabs. They will take your passports, they will bag it, they will take all the money, they will count it, they will bag it, and then they will write on it. Yeah. This is from the Buddhist. This is one of the bags they used to bag our personal belongings. As you see, it's still the same way. The cash that was on me is still the same, unchanged, untouched. I can't even bring myself to tell you because I'm so traumatized by it. My bag has a tag. This tag was from Frankfurt. They tag your bags, they tag every personal belongings you have with a yellow tag and a code. Mine was A155. And this is something they made us understand that, oh, it's just simple registration. I even asked some of the Bundespolizei, oh, 1 hour maximum, we're there for 23 hours. Then the next thing I experienced was the most humiliating thing I've never experienced in my life. They took me to a room, asked me to strip naked. I had to go bare naked. They said, oh, I'm like, what's this for? They said, take off all your clothes. And then they made me squat and do a turn around, show them my ass and all that. It was so humiliating because in my life, even going through airport security, traveling, I've never experienced this. I'm like, don't you have body scanners for this? Even if you're suspecting somebody they are drugs or they are drug moles, this is not the procedure. You don't tell people to go stark naked because you want to search them. When I got to Berlin, the girl told me, hey, that thing you did there is not registration. That's your whatever. I said, this tag I have it. I brought a paper. They said, no, that's for your personal records. I've never experienced such humiliation in my life. Each time I think about it, I want to cry. But as a man, my dad told me, don't cry. But it is humiliating. Somebody, a fellow man like me, would tell me to go naked. It is humiliating. It is. Because I'm trying to cross the country like everybody else.
Après avoir regardé et écouté la mésaventure de cet Africain, qui est presque identique à beaucoup d'autres qui se racontent par ces rescapés venus du froid, on ne peut s'empêcher de se dire, sans provocation, que dans leur immense malheur, les Ukrainiens savent qui est leur adversaire et où il est localisé. Les Africains aimeraient bien savoir qui et où est le leur. Cela leur éviterait tous ces désagréments, non ?